Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another one of Mike and Billy's Whiskey Reviews. I am Mike, this is Billy, and today we bring you the Yamazaki 12.
Yamazaki.
I worked with some names, or trying to have a Japanese accent when I did it. It was just terrible. But you lived in Japan, so you have it's more authentic when it comes from you.
Yeah, they would say it really fast though. Yamazaki.
Very, very throaty,
Yeah.
chesty
Listen
language.
to girl. Yamazaki.
Actually, did I ever tell you that I was in Japan when I was 14 years old for 2 months? My dad was an engineer, and he did some work. I worked with fiberglasses.
Oh.
And they did the bottom of Sea-Doos.
Okay.
I forget the town that I was in, but I remember I had a party the year before when I was 13, and my dad's like, "I'm not leaving you home alone this time. I don't trust you." And he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have trusted me.
Smart, yeah.
So he took me with him, and I hated it at first, but there were two things I found out about myself on that trip that are still true to this day. Number one, I love sushi.
Same.
Love it.
Same.
Love it. Number two, preferably, I would like to marry an Asian girl.
Same.
Preferably Japanese.
Same. I dated a Japanese girl. Let me tell you the downside. Always chores for you to do. Always. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It's your day off. You think you guys are just going to kick it?
Nope.
No, you get there's a chore list.
Those people have structure.
Yeah. It was terrifying.
And you better not wear your shoes in the house.
But when you get rewarded.
It's that kind of reward. I like it. So the Yamazaki 12 is a 43% ABV Japanese whiskey. Billy, they introduced this in 1984.
Okay.
And I'm just getting around to drinking it now.
Well, we've been waiting.
Granted, I was 8 at the time.
Probably would have drank it just fine.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been a deal breaker for me. Dude, and it has a screw cap.
Which is weird.
Which is different.
Go get a cork, okay? Just go get a cork. This guy's trying to get some love right here.
The Doberman's relentless. All right, go.
His nickname's Velcro.
He is a Velcro Doberman. All right, 43% ABV, Yamazaki 12. It's a single malt. Japanese whiskey. I gotta tell you,
How do they spell whiskey? KY.
They spell it Sky.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second. W-I. So, the Americans only one spell with an E, yes? I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we're not good with English. It was inherited.
What are we doing anyway?
Speaking of that, whenever I go to the UK, they invented English, I would imagine.
Right.
Or this is where
It's where it came from, supposedly.
And they speak a different language than I do.
Whole different
Language.
Like,
you know what word they use a lot? That word. Lot.
C-word? Lot?
Well, instead of you guys, or your group, look at this lot.
Oh.
The lot of you need to get out. Yeah.
Okay.
But I like it.
I tattoo a little English girl. Her name is Madison. Madeline. My bad, I call her Maddie P. You always think English people are flirting with you. Constantly.
The Brits?
Darling. Oh, beautiful. Oh, love. Oh,
it's the
gorgeous.
vernacular. They're not.
Don't flirt with me.
No.
If you're not flirting with me, don't flirt with me. Why you flirting with me? If you're not flirting with me.
The Brits can insult you, and it almost seems like
you felt like you did a good day.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
you're like, yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
It's like an hour later, you're driving like, wait a minute.
What is it? That was an insult.
Wait a minute. Is it?
And they're right. We're two biggest savages that know the difference. Yeah. Got us. The education system isn't what it used to be in the United States. That's what we're trying to say.
Also, I'm assuming that Kevin is still married.
Who?
Malted Man Cave? Kevin?
Keith.
Kevin.
He put his wife in one of his videos. Best video he's ever done.
Probably because of me.
Best video he's ever done. He dropped the Dave and picked up the girl.
Sweetie,
Picked up the blonde.
I understand you're still married to that guy. Just get rid of him. Come live with me. It's all good. I know you're watching. She watches all of our videos secretly. She has a fake name that she watches us on.
Keith says no, but if I've known one thing about women, when they say no, they mean yes.
Yeah, especially us.
It depends what kind of no it is.
2 for 1.
They're gonna be like no, or they could be like no.
Like what kind of gone? Gone forever? Gone for the night? What?
How about now?
Is it like whiskey or beer? How gone are we gonna get? You know what I mean?
How about now?
How about that?
That's what I want. All right, so Yamazaki 12, the first Japanese whiskey we've done, Bill. We've done a Taiwanese whiskey, but not a Japanese whiskey on the channel. I almost feel like we're cheating the people.
We're not cheating you.
No.
We just don't have it.
Yeah. That's
Send
the
it.
truth.
Send it.
I tried to get the 18-year-old. It was expensive. It was hundreds of dollars. I thought the Macallan 18 was expensive.
We ain't got
The
time for
Yamazaki 18 is wow, to the moon.
Y'all need to look. It's because of the tariffs that fucking Trump is putting on everything. Harley Davidson is leaving.
Yeah, I heard that. The United States.
100,000 jobs. Good one, Trump.
Here's the thing. I like the tax breaks.
I'm selling my Harley. If anybody's interested in the Harley, just call me.
I like the tax breaks. I don't like anything else.
No, it's not good.
Just the tax breaks.
Pissing
But
off
everything
everyone.
else,
He's making everybody mad. Anyway,
This isn't a
not
political
political
review. This is a
channel.
Yamazaki review.
We drink whiskey here, damn it.
Yamazaki. Let's get into it, Bill. Oh, first of all, I have no idea if it's natural color or not. I would assume because of the honor system.
Pretty light.
I would assume because of the honor system, the Japanese don't color their whiskey.
I would think
That is a complete guess based on the.
No, everything I know about their culture, that would be completely wrong to do.
Yes. So if we're wrong about the Japanese culture, let us know. So I'm going to say it's natural color and unchill filtered. Actually, I'm not going to say it's not chill filtered. I'm going to say it's natural color. Still, chill filtered isn't necessarily wrong,
No, not at all.
but coloring whiskey is wrong. It's a fake tan.
It is. It is. I would not, if I were a whiskey distiller, I
Here's
would
the
not
thing.
color my whiskey.
When I go bald, I'm just going to shave it. I ain't getting hair plugs. I'm just going to shave it. You know why? Because that's authentic.
Yeah.
Don't color your whiskey.
Keep it real. Jean-Luc Picard, what's up?
Yeah. I don't need you to color your whiskey. I don't give a shit what color it is. I drink Lagavulin 12 on a regular basis, and I'll buy a case at a time or 10 at a time for the year because they come in batches.
Smart.
And that thing looks like rice wine.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We don't care. Still
I
gonna
like the way
drink
it tastes.
Still gonna drink it.
I digress. The nose.
Not a whole lot happening there.
Different.
For me, not a whole lot happening.
If you could smell oil, this is oily.
Ooh, that's a really good description.
Yeah, it's oily. Very oily, especially for 43% ABV. I can smell the density of the oil.
And in typical Japan fashion, I do get just a hint of flour.
What do you mean by that?
Everything over there tastes like flowers, smells like flowers. I don't know how they do it.
Have you ever seen the movie Curse of the Golden Flower?
Yes, freaking awesome.
I have it on Blu-ray.
Netflix. I saw it on Netflix.
We'll watch it every
It's so sweet.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Chow Yun-fat, King and Emperor, 1162.
Yep.
He was not a good father.
No.
Not in that movie. And his wife was way too young, and that caused problems.
And sexy.
I tell you what, that is a beautiful woman, whoever that woman is in that movie.
She's in all kind of Japanese stuff. I don't know her name. I don't know if that's Japanese or Chinese.
She was in the Hannibal Lecter prequel.
Oh.
Whoever that actress is,
Look it up. You'll love her.
she is a gorgeous woman,
I'd kiss her.
for starters.
Right on the hand flower. Previous video.
Okay, I'm picking up some nuttiness, but you're right. It's a thin. It's a thin.
It is just.
There's not a lot of smells, but it's kind of thin.
There's just not much there for me. Like, I don't know if this because it's our third one today. And
Fourth.
I almost died drinking water a minute ago.
It's our
and
fourth video.
Now I'm all stuffy. Oh yeah, fourth video.
Where's the other?
I'm just not getting much on the nose.
It's okay. So here's what I'm getting. Getting a little bit of nuttiness, definitely oily. I'm getting some fruitiness. What fruit?
What's like the softest, like a lychee?
Pear.
You ever had lychees like straight off the thing?
I've heard of lychee. I've never had one.
Very bland. Juicy with nice crunch.
Maybe. I'm getting some citrus now that I'm kind of digging into it. A little bit of citrus.
Maybe.
Like a sweet orange. Like a sweet, oily orange.
Definitely not grapefruit.
All right, it's first drink time.
It's just so subtle. I mean, it's just, I don't even know what other word to use. I should buy a thesaurus. The subtlety there is unbelievably, doesn't change.
Ooh, spicy and peppery on the tongue. Definitely spice and pepper. Definitely nuts. Definitely citrus. Orange peel. Cinnamon. Cardamom. Apple.
Apple for sure.
Wow, there's a lot going on in the palate. Nuts. Yeah, nuts. Clove.
Oh, they're good call.
Cinnamon. Orange. At the end, a nice little ridge of vanilla. Vanilla isn't a clean vanilla, it's a citrus vanilla.
Yep.
If that makes any sense.
It's totally
Wow, impressive.
completely different on the palate.
Impressive.
Completely different on the palate.
It tastes
That's
so
good.
rice plain. When I like sake,
Yes.
and you can have warm or cold.
Yep.
If you have a cool, not warm, room
Yep.
temperature, it's very undistinct on the nose.
Yep.
I feel like I smell everything now, like a beer. Like, oh, this is Budweiser,
Right.
vintage 3 weeks ago, or whatever. And I get kind of that rice wine
Yep.
blandness,
Yep.
and then it's a little, yeah, but on the palate, man, it explodes.
Oh, there's so much going on there. Like, it surprised me.
And now at the end, like the linger, there's like a creamy custard on the palate, like a rice custard.
I can see that.
It's
I can
rice
see
pudding.
that. I can see that.
It's rice pudding on the palate. It's a creamy rice pudding. A minute later,
Sweet. It's very sweet.
the water made it a little more fruity and a little more sweet.
Yep.
Definitely that apple, green apple.
Still very subtle, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a good one.
Man, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this.
You ever had a Sapporo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, big bottle.
Oh,
Big.
if you're going to get it, I get the little one.
Yeah.
Why is the little one even an option? For children?
I don't know.
Is that for children?
People with small hands. People that don't eat at Burger King. You ever seen that commercial? Oh, I got to go to McDonald's because I got small hands. And I
Is
don't
that
want
making fun of Donald Trump?
for sure. That's 2.
Oh!
I had high expectations. Expectations are lowered. All right. With water. Billy's any different? So I got to tell you, it's more citrusy on the nose with water.
Wow. Tastes completely different now.
That really drowned it.
Yep.
Drowned it big time.
Wow. Do not
Maybe-
put water in this.
Yeah, maybe because it's 43% ABV, it really drowned it. Like I'm getting a little bit of spice again. But before I had like allspice, nutmeg, cardamom.
Now it's just like a
cinnamon.
generic peppery.
Now it's really, really weak. That was a terrible idea to put water in.
Yeah.
Well, we do it to everything. It's
We
not
do.
a terrible idea.
We do. That's what we do for y'all.
It's not a terrible idea.
There she goes.
All right, so Yamazaki 12. Initially, I was impressed. I'm going to go 89 out of 100.
Yeah, I'm at 89 as well.
89
Yeah.
out of 100.
Oh, anyone watching the last video previous, which I don't know what number we're on, any close, Redbreast,
12 cast strength.
we looked up the price.
Yes.
I just picked the first thing that Siri brought up, which was totalwine.com.
It was like, what, $8.90 bucks?
$66.99.
It's a buy. But then again, you don't always take that for granted. We've been able to pick up Bunahab in 25s here for like $255, including tax. And I search Siri and it's like $900.
Choo!
I need to buy
All of
100 of them.
Yeah.
I bought a case. You know
Nice.
that, right?
Nice.
And I need to buy a bunch of them to drive out to California and to sell them like outside of my car.
Yep. Like oranges, but not.
No.
They get
Like
oranges
orange-
that get you drunk.
Like oranges, except for a small twist of Bunahab in 25.
Yep.
It's kind of like that. Billy?
I like it. I don't hate it. I wouldn't buy it. Do you know what this cost?
We got $100.
Choo!
Yeah, it's not worth that.
That's
bro.
too much.
Here's the thing. You came over to my house for the first time, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, today.
That's real.
Today. So usually I do it in my dining room, which is red. But as Billy pointed out, my bar in my front room is a
We're not
perfect
sitting.
height.
We're not sitting.
This is Billy's real height. This is my real height.
5'11", and I got my little deadlifter shoes on, so it might get me to 6, maybe.
Yeah, you got to this.
Nothing under there.
Yeah, nothing. We've had conversations on who's taller before. I think now this pretty much clears it up.
Yep, but I mean, you got an inch shoe on there. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
How much is 6 foot tall? What was that, 16 stone or something? Oh, that's a
A
measurement.
stone is weight.
Yeah, it's weight.
Yeah, we were discussing this today at the
I
gym.
don't know. But anyway, I want to thank you for joining us for another one of Mike and Billy's Whiskey Reviews. As always, we wish you
Happy drinking.
bang. See you
Come
next
on
time.
now.
See you next time.